this evening's topic is going to be about purchasing stocks because it has been requested yet again. So I am here to appease. Hi, I'm Latasha McDowell, your local real estate expert here in Tallahassee, Florida. Hello, love. How are you? So sorry, can you hand me that paper right there? My notes are on it. Let's get right into it. So a lot of you guys are interested in how to purchase stocks. Previously, when we spoke about this, I was telling you about using hello you. How was your day? Previously, when we talked about it, I had explained to you how to get your feet wet through Cash App. So out of curiosity, how many of you guys have actually done that? Gone ahead and purchased some stock through Cash App? Just out of curiosity from the last time we talked about this. Just to get your feet wet. Did anyone doing that? Thank you so much. Did anyone try that method yet? Going through Cash App to purchase some stock? You did? Okay. So how'd that work out for you? I wasn't expecting you to make millions of dollars. Hey. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. I wasn't expecting you to make, hey, love. I wasn't expecting you to make like hundreds of thousands of dollars. Maybe $1, $2, $3. I just wanted you to get familiar with the process and learn how to actually read how the stock market performs. So you did good with Bitcoins and stocks. Okay, all right now. All right. Hey, Kimmy. Hey, Pooh. All right, so you did good. All right, now you went stepped it up and went with Bitcoins. Okay, what you gonna do? Crypto next? I'm just asking. Anybody else tried it? Hello, Marie. Anybody else tried it? Tried to, play around with the stock a little bit on Cash App? Or even Robinhood? Anyone? Yeah, it's like purchasing fractional shares, correct. I love you too. You passed your real estate license in New York. Hey. Yes. You tried the Coinbase? Okay. You did the Experian Boost? Now you got to go to PRBC. PRBC.com. Add like your rent, your car insurance, your cell phone bill, your cable bill, and watch it jump 100. You have? Okay. Oh, wait, somebody said something on 29. Oh, you got a portfolio of 28 properties? Talk about buying a block. You buying a city, baby. All right now. I see you. Hey, fam, what's poppin'? P as in Paul, R as in Rand, B as in boy, C as in cat. If y'all aren't following Frenchie Flanagan, you need to go do it. I promise you're having a bad day. She'll cheer your little self right up. Nah, hold on now. You're all over my head with the crypto and Bitcoin. I haven't graduated to that yet. You made $320,000. So how much you gonna let me hold? All I need is about $50. $50, that is. I'm just kidding. All right, y'all. Thank you. Y'all for the compliments. So this is how we did it. Someone asked how we did it. So when you go to your Cash App, yep, you got it. When you go to, hello, Mary. Is it Maisie Bay? Maisie Bay? Okay, so when you go to your Cash App, you're going to have a little thing at the bottom that says Bitcoin. You're going to click on that. Then you're going to switch it. Well, if you know about Bitcoin, go ahead, be great. Teach me. Or you can switch it to stocks and purchase a little stocks. You're still learning a lot from me. Look like you can teach me a little something. Do you know that... Let's pause for a moment. Y'all know that whole gasp is when I remember something. So today... Someone in my comments interpreted my response as saying I have an ego. Well, my response, it was on the page about the PPP. And my response really wasn't about an ego. Okay, y'all know I go hard for y'all. Right. That's right. So y'all know I go hard for y'all, right? So when I actually read my comments and I kind of go through to try to, get rid of the spam or dispel any negativity or any negative information. And, I didn't take what the person said as negative information, but I'm very careful about what's out there because I don't want anybody to read it and I'm good, baby. Anybody to read it and then be misled, right? Even though I'm pretty sure the person had pure intention. Do you know how to buy properties with tax liens? I do. We'll talk about that in a sec. So even though I'm sure the person had pure intentions, but for me, I'm really, really cautious about information, right? Because the last thing I want y'all to see is someone saying something and like, oh, Tosh endorsed that, so it must be good. Not saying the information was bad, but I don't want anyone to be misled. And so, yeah, they do. Okay, I'll tell you what PRBC is in a second. You're gonna love it if you missed it when I talked about it before. So you're gonna love it. Hold on. So I was like, ego? No, boo. I'm more like a mama bear. Gasoline. I'm more like a mama bear when it comes down to my people. I didn't take it for, actually I thought it was kind of funny. But I'm a mama bear when it comes down to y'all, right? So I actually do read the comments and I do reply a lot. Not anything negative or anything. Most of my comments are really positive, actually. I rarely come across somebody who's negative. And if they are negative, they're negative about their experience, not negative about anything that I've said. So the person misinterpreted my response as me having a big ego, when really I'm like, wait. And I explained to them like, hey, my response was based upon not my people being misled. Like, I'm really big on y'all getting accurate information. So let's not be ugly, y'all. I'm really big on y'all getting accurate information because the whole point for me is to, share information and share knowledge. So I was like, well, damn. All right, boo. So I'm like, maybe it wasn't my ego that was stepped on. Maybe it was yours. I don't know, but that's not who I am. Like, I fight for y'all. I go hard in the paint. I'm just saying. So if you're here today, sweetheart, it was not my ego. It's just me being, I'm not going to say mama bear. I'm going to say very protective of my TikTok family. Like, I get in all black and hide in the bushes for my people. Like, don't do that, man. Don't do that. Don't come for them or come for me about them, because you'll find out real fast. I'm a little batshit crazy. But anywho, moving on. So, purchasing, we're going to go with the first question. Hunting, you ain't got to explain to nobody. I know, but like, you know how when somebody touches soul and you just like, what you said? That was the moment I was in. You have a question? Okay, let me answer the first other questions. So number one, about tax liens. What you can do is you can go to your property. You brought my book. Which one you can't read? You got downloaded. It's downloadable. Okay. So what you do is you can go to the tax assessor's website and you can, there's typically a list. Oh, okay. Girl, you had me nervous for a moment. It typically has a list of properties. Now, you can purchase the properties paying the back liens, but check with your state. Typically, each state and or county may have a time frame in which the person can come back and pay the delinquent taxes and get their property back. So I would hate for you to be like, okay, I went and bought this mansion and you sprucing it up and Johnny come lately be like, oh, I won a lotto, I want to pay my back taxes, I'm within my time frame about to expire in 2 months. So just make sure you know the laws, and that's where you can find the information. Okay? Like, when property goes for auction and stuff like that. So it's really that simple. So when you would bid on it, because it's like an auction, right? So you would bid on it and you got to pay right down. But check with your local municipal to find out what their rules and guidelines are for the person to come back and purchase their property. Like, if they just come pay back taxes, that they reimburse you, then what's the time frame that they have to actually accomplish that task? Okay, the question I saw earlier is, what is PRBC? Pens and paper moments, ladies and gentlemen. Pens and paper moment. Y'all's ready? We got a pens and papers moment. Y'all gotta tell me y'all ready. And then we're gonna move on to stock. Would you use it to buy property? Hell yeah, I'm using it to buy property. You find your realtor. Okay, you have to tell me about that in a second. Okay, pens and paper moment. So, Frenchie, you already wrote this down. I just told you. So this is how you can boost your credit score. Okay? PRBC.com. P as in bar, R as in Rand, P as in Paul, R as in Rand, B as in boy, C as in cat.com. I go into much more detail about this in the book, but the long and short of it, on their website, they actually changed their name to Connect. I just don't remember what the new site is, but that old site will refer to a new site. With them, oh, you did it? Okay, cool. So, see, I like when my family listen. With them, you can add your rental payments. If you've been only add the things that you've been paying on time. Disclaimer. So your rental payments, your car insurance, your utility bill, your cable, your cell phone, you can go through them to have it added to your credit bureau report. It will not only add it to like Experian boosters to Experian, this will add it to Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. So you will see a magnificent boost in your score, which is what my other TikTok was about yesterday. Erica added her things to her credit bureau report, and it was boosted by 100 points. So, not saying 100 points is going to happen for everyone, but it will definitely be a boost. So, yep. PRBC. P as in Paul, R as in Rand, B as in boy, C as in cat. Oh yeah, it got to be your name. I know you're trying to add Pookie in them. Your score went up 40 points. Hey. Okay, for the person who missed it, PRBC. Hey, what? Hey, look at them scores now. And why y'all ain't bought my book yet? Okay, some of y'all have, but why the rest of y'all haven't? Evidently, I know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying. Somebody testify. Let the doors of the church be open. Testify. You can do both, but why pay for both when one can do it all? Link in bio. It got the letters in there that you could dispute stuff and all that great stuff. Y'all, I'm about to kick this thing over. Hit the link in my bio. It's gonna say it's bad, but it's really good. I know I got your picks, Dan. I got your picks, Danny. I know. I'm doing it for the people. We gotta let the people know. I know I got your picks. I talked about you. See, I talked about you yesterday, and you weren't here when I talked about you. But let me give Danny her own shout out, y'all. So, the Experian was free? Oh, okay. Well, see, I don't know. I don't mess with that. Let's give Danny her shout out. So, Danny is my people. Like, my people, like not like my people, but like my people. Like some of y'all my people, and then some of y'all my people, and then some of y'all my people. So, you was there. Well, why are you making me go through all this? See how your people treat you? I need some new people. The money I'm saving for deposit doesn't matter the type of account I put it in. No. If you want, you can put it in a Roth IRA and get some of that interest. Hey, Manucha. Far as savings, yeah, you my people. You like 4 people deep. For saving, no. But if you have like, don't forget to get the secure card, y'all, and keep y'all utilization at 10% or below. They got different levels to the people. Manucci, you just not typed hello and I spoke like about 10 minutes ago. Y'all people. Anywho, so we got these points increasing. Family. So, let's talk about these stocks. Will the self help you? Okay, so here's the thing with the self. Let's back up. The question is, would self help? The answer is yes. What is self? Self Inc. SELFINC. If I spell it, that means write it because we're in class. What self does, self is a self-lending program. Let me explain. You will go there, you apply. It will not be a hard pull. It will be a soft pull. They will tell you what your credit limit is. It will appear on your credit bureau report. Okay, it is cool. It will appear on your credit bureau report as a loan. You'll make these payments, and these payments are going into a savings that once you reach the amount that you can withdraw. I myself personally have self. Once I reached my dollar amount of the loan, I honestly never ordered the card, right? Because if I'm in a spot, whereas I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If I'm in a store and I have my wallet there and I'm like trying to shuffle between what's for the business, what's for me, what's for that, I'm liable to grab my self card by mistake and mess it up, right? So I've actually gotten better about that. I just leave all the business cards at home unless I'm going to do something in regards to that particular business. But I'm known for I'll even snatch my husband's card and swipe it if it's the first thing I see. So to keep myself from doing something simply unsmart, I never got the card because at the time I was supposed to get the card, I never got the card and just was like, hey, I don't need it. Like my Cash App card, I don't even know why I have that. I use Apple Pay. Move on. But yeah, so the self, it reports like a loan on your credit bureau report, which again is helping build your credit score, right? So remember, when we're deleting stuff, there's two halves to this. When you delete something, you need to add something because we need to show that we are responsible people with our monies. And we do that by having accounts with very low utilization, and we make sure we have on-time payments. And the best way to make sure that we have on-time payments is auto pay. Auto pay, auto pay, auto pay. So your credit score went from the lower 400s to 672 over an 18-month period. If my husband was here, we'd make the whole standing ovation sound. But since he's not here and he's the sound man, I will do my best. Good job. Very impressive. Took a lot of dedication and hard work. Good job. Congratulations. Good job. And if you're trying to purchase a home, you know what's the great thing about that? Your address is about to change. Good job. Very impressive. Very inspiring. Thank you for being our little inspiration tonight. Right. That's an awesome. That's a better word. Awesome. It is awesome. So, and I love hearing good news. So, your address is about to change. And the cool part about it is, for all of us here who are diligently working on our finances and improving our financial health, you know what's the greatest thing? Whether it be your first home or your second home, your address is going to change. Your address is going to change. So let's talk about how we're going to get some of this coin through stocks. Okay. Being a real estate agent, of course, I'm always going to recommend a REIT. What is a REIT? A REIT is a real estate investment trust. What does that mean, Tasha? That means when you purchase shares of a REIT, your MyFICO is the one that's true. Go with the MyFICO. Also, I'm sorry. So, a REIT is a real estate investment trust. So, it's an organization that has multiple holdings in different types of real estate, like commercial, hotel, things like that. That's a REIT. Why did it take ahead 16 months? Because you know what? Everybody don't have the same situation. So you got to remember that we're all individuals. So you don't know what exactly she may have been working with from her starting point. Your starting point could have been completely different from her starting point. So thank you, Pooh. I decided I wanted to be a little more, native. Um, so everyone has different starting points. Everyone has different challenges, and everyone has different levels of knowledge. So, but not let me not say congratulations on yours. Okay, congratulations that you were able to accomplish it in a much less time frame. But you have to understand that everyone isn't always on the same page. There's probably someone, victim identity theft. Well, baby, that was some shit to come out of. Pardon the language, but it was. Okay? But everybody's situation is different. That's why some people, like when you hear them talk about NACA, like right now, I have a client who was referred to me from another agent. Their husband and wife, beautiful people. They're foster parents. They're beautiful people. And they spoke with NACA today, Tuesday. Today, and when they spoke with the NACA counselor, they'll be in their house by Christmas. And we've had some, long talks, and it was like, kind of apprehensive. And I was like, because they have been turned down so many times, due to their student loan situations. And I was like, look, y'all gotta have faith. Y'all, from the last time you applied until now, just in this conversation, a myriad of things have changed. And like the wife texted me today, this strong text about everything that she was told. And I thought it was super cute because she was like, do we need to meet about it? And I'm thinking, sweetheart, you just told me everything in this text. But nevertheless, they're going to have a home for Christmas. But again, each person's situation is different. So like she said, she just got over some major muck. Identity theft and having to file bankruptcy because of that. I mean, I would have been in the corner crying in the fetus position. I can't exactly say I would have bounced back like that in 18 months. I probably would have been still shaking with drool coming down my mouth. But, hey, you're stronger than I am. And look how you conquered. And again, you have inspired us all. So, again, makes the clap even better now that we know the story behind it. So, thank you for being our inspiration. And girl, it took you 10 years. Girl, you're stronger than me, boo. Like I am. I have no problem with letting someone know when they done did some things. Man, there was a whole lot of God in you. Whole lot of God. Because I'd have been like, but a whole lot of God. So back to these REITs. Right? So it's a real estate investment trust where these organizations own different properties throughout the world. Right? So, for example, a REIT is an Empire State Building. I was on live the other day. It had to have been yesterday. Or either yesterday or Friday. I was on the live and I got an alert saying that the stock in the Empire State Building went up like $2. So I made a little coin. So hey, and I don't even have that much invested in it, but because I'm a real estate person, I'm always gonna lean towards real estate. But I'm another big fan of Dollar General stock. I don't really try to go for the big name stuff. I try to invest a lot in cannabis, because now these days we all need mind altering things. Yeah, I'm trying to get that coin. I'm trying to make work smarter and not harder is what I'm trying. So, and don't forget that if you are able to save, let's say $500 a month, then you can put that $500 a month. You can put that into a Roth IRA and let that interest compound and have some serious change, right? 2019, you would have to wait 24 months. So has it been 24 months? Please don't let me show America I can't add. I dibble and dabble. I'm getting stronger at commercial real estate, I'll say, and that's because my clientele is forcing me to. I really want to be in the pretty part of real estate, but all right, babes, have a good one. But I'm being forced more and more into that field, so I guess my answer is going to be like, yeah. Yeah. But I'm willing to do whatever anybody needs me to do, honestly. So I'm mutatable. Oh, so in September? So here's what you should do. You should start working on rebuilding your credit now by doing things like the PRBC, like the Self-Inc, because you want to start showing that you are a trustworthy, credit-worthy person, right? That you have learned from the errors of your ways. And now you're going to turn away from the dark and into the light. Was that enough performance for you? I felt like I deserved an Academy Award. I do. So, go ahead, start doing the self. What do you think about selling whole life insurance with riders on it? I think it's a fantastic idea. Same. I think it's a fantastic idea. I do. And I've worked in insurance, private insurance, for a very long time. I think it's a fantastic idea. Remember when we was little kids and the insurance man would come knock on your door? What happened to those days? I think that's especially needed. I don't want to say this. And the less, I don't want to say less fortunate. And a more, but you know what? I grew up in the hood, and our salesman, everybody knew him. Everybody was messing with Mr. Salesman. Everybody know him. But the impoverished neighborhoods, I think that is desperately needed. I think they do need to have someone who can provide them with the knowledge about life insurance, burial insurance, and health insurance. I think that is an underserved population. I think that if someone can go and bring them a more affordable product with a better system of payment, that it would really help the communities. So I do think it is a great market. I do think that there is an underserved population. I think if we had a more user-friendly system added to the healthcare, the Affordable Care Act, I do think, not to sell it. Well, what you getting it for? Just for you to have it? Well, somebody need to go sell it, damn. I want a whole speech. That's not that method in TikTok working all your states? Yeah. Each product I talk about is always going to be nationwide. Oh, you talk about that? I don't know. I got mixed feelings on that, boo. I don't know. I'm good, Eric. How are you? It's nice to see you in class this evening. I don't know. Like, I got mixed feelings. What we're talking about is purchasing an insurance policy with the riders and then being able to borrow against it. So, girl, I'm sitting here and thinking about selling it. Continue. Oh, so you're thinking about selling it. Okay, so. But, I mean, it, everything ain't for everybody. For me, I don't know. But for you, I mean, if it make you a little coin, let me know. I might, But back to selling it. But I do think if the Affordable Care Act was more user friendly to populations who don't have access to the internet. And although you may say, well, they can call, I think in dealing with insurance for as long as I've dealt with insurance, which has been since 1993, people don't really understand insurance. They don't understand the complexity of it, health insurance, nor life insurance or burial insurance. Usually, they don't really understand it. So if there was someone who could explain it to them in plain English, then I think it would help a whole lot of people. Before I became a realtor, as you all know, I was a disability specialist and handling Social Security disability people claims and stuff, and helping them apply for Social Security disability. But before I did that, I was in private health insurance for a very long time, and I ended up getting into health insurance because I saw the elder population. They had no one to be their advocate. So y'all know me, Captain Sabo, jumped out there and started helping people and explaining it to them. Because one thing that we do not do in America, I'm not going to say we, that all nationalities in America don't do, is take care of their age population. So I saw that there was a major neglect. So there I go, jumping in and trying to save somebody. And I did that from 1993 to 2005, Hurricane Katrina. And then I started working with Social Security disability. I know what it is. Stop trying to upsell me. I said, I don't know. Which means I got to talk to the Holy Spirit in me. We got to come on one accord. Okay? Don't pressure me. I don't want to do drugs. Okay? This is a drug. Don't pressure me. Don't pressure me. I know what it is. Stop it. Okay? We'll talk about it. I'm going to marinate the thought. Don't pressure me. I don't want to be pressured. I'm not talking to you. Somebody else told me to go on. There are other people here. It's not just about you. Any other questions? Are we going to go back to the stock market thing? Any other questions? Any other questions? We're going to go back to the stocks. We're going to talk about some mutual funds. We're going to talk about some of this passive income. I'm just curious. Because I would like to talk about passive income. Anybody else want to know about the passive income? I mean, that was a topic. Okay, let's talk about a mutual fund. I got one yes, so I'm rocking on. All right. A mutual fund is an investment that pulls money together to purchase stocks. So, go with the HELOC. Yeah, you're right. Fine, it is. So, have you guys? I know some of you did do the Cash App. So, yes, EFTs are good as well. I know some of you guys did the Cash App. So now it's time to graduate. We're going to graduate to Robinhood. Okay, we can either go with Robinhood, Wellbold, E-Trade, or Charles Schwab. Now, I personally invest in a lot of international stock. Me personally. But I'm an aggressive kind of person. I like trading. It's kind of like gambling. You call the customer service department, Danielle? Or send them an email? Now, I'm not telling you to go out there and spend thousands of dollars. No, I'm not. I'm still at between 25 and 50 here. Okay? And let's see how much that make you. Get your toe wet. Okay, get your toe wet. Oh, those names again? Okay. Well, WELL, Bull. E-Trade. Robin Hood. Charles Schwab. Okay, I'll see if I can Google and find it. And SoFi Active. SOFI Active. So, let's graduate. Now, when you're purchasing stocks, I want you to keep in mind 2 times. When you're purchasing stock, I want you to keep in mind, I want you to have sight and not vision. I want you to actually, you're welcome, baby. I want you to actually go back and review the history of how that stock performed. Now, when I'm saying review the history, I don't want you to go back 3 years. I only want you to go back and look at how the stock, okay, cool, let's work with that. There's another one I'm forgetting. I actually have the app on my phone, but Junior has my phone. Can't remember it. But look at how that stock performed. Acorn is a good one, but Acorn isn't it. But thank you, but Acorn is a good one. Can't remember the name of it, but for save my soul now. And you know what? Don't forget about the penny stocks either. TD Ameritrade, that wasn't the one that's on my phone, but that's a good one as well. Don't forget about the penny stocks either. Y'all remember the penny stocks? Well, yeah, because of course our wheels are moving because she don't want to get fired. Ally. My car's through Ally. My car's financed through Ally. That's why she's moving. She don't want to get fired. She didn't heard the whip crap. But don't forget about the penny stocks, y'all. Don't sleep on them. But for me, I'm aggressive. I really like it. But when you go back and you look at the stocks for the last 2 years, I want you to look at how it performed the year before COVID and how it's performed after COVID. Right? Remember, we're actually living life now pre-COVID, post-COVID. I also want you to keep in mind that lives have changed and people are now drawn to stocks that cost a penny. Honestly. We're now living our lives in a more digital age, right? So we thought tech companies and startup companies, oh child, okay, that'd be part 2 for tomorrow. But tomorrow we'll focus on penny stocks, okay? But I want you to realize that we're now in a more of a digital age, if not ever before. People are doing everything online, right? We're grocery shopping, we're clothes shopping, we're doing everything pretty much online. We're seeing doctor's appointments. Don't forget to invest in psychotropic medications in case I didn't mention that when I was talking about cannabis, but yeah. So we're spending more time, and find online, and we're also spending more time in these virtual worlds to also do what? Escape reality. So when you're thinking about stocks, I want you to think about where we're going in the future so you can know, or you can think about what kind of investments you want to make, right? You got to have vision and not sight, right? So because we're thinking about this for the long haul, right? We don't want to just, don't invest in something that you think is just going to be a hit for a short term, because then you're going to have to monitor like a newborn baby, right? You're going to have to look at it and know when to hold them, when to fold them, when to sell. And you can't be a panicky person when you're dealing with the stocks. Okay, so it dipped. That's what they do. It's a market. It's a gamble. It's a game. Pay attention to what's going on in the tech world. You know how when you get these, okay, babes, see you later. You know how you get these little alerts like on your phone, and they have like, you can read what's going on in the tech world. Read what's going on in the tech world, because that's really your new world now, right? Find out who's creating what, who's coming up with what. Whether y'all realize it or not, a lot of our technology is really based out of Israel, and a lot of companies purchase tech, like the tech companies, when they're small, they purchase from Israeli companies, and then they go ahead and invest in them and make them worldwide, right? So that's why I do a lot of international stocks, because really Israel, Afghanistan, places like that, they do have a lot of tech startup companies there. You're an investor, not a trader. You just don't have any time to stay on top of trading. Well, yeah, and then there's a company that will send you an email when there are companies that's doing, or new companies and tech companies that's doing crowdfunding, and you can go ahead and get into that and investing on the ground floor. You can. So you can just probably Google crowdfunding. I can't think of the name of the company that sends me emails all the time, and they'll tell me exactly what companies, what they do, like different apps that they've created, if I want to be part of the crowdfunding and stuff like that. So I don't have, I can't look at my phone, so I can't tell you exactly what the company is. But there are a lot of companies that does that are startups that do crowdfunding, that you can get in on the bottom floor, and that's just buying pieces and shares up front before they go public. Yeah. So you can get into it on the ground floor while it's still developing, before the shares go public and just everybody start, purchasing. And a lot of those companies, those small tech companies, they'll have a product that a major company want to go and purchase and absorb and make it a part of their companies. So yeah, so look into that as well. So there's, different ways and for us to have income coming in without us using the sweat of our brow, right? We just have to start looking at things differently. And these aren't things that, we're taught in school. There isn't crowdfunding 101, right? There isn't, stock trading 202. These are things that we have to experiment and learn with and share amongst ourselves. I'm big on passive income, right? And that's the way to buy your time back. It really is. I know one thing. If my son is on the game, y'all are going to witness a murder. Mm-hmm. You're going to witness a murder. Son! You're very welcome. I'm here to share, and unfortunately, you guys get to see my life in action. What it's like to raise a 12-year-old boy. You're going to close your eyes? Go ahead, close your eyes, because I want to close mine too and go to bed in a minute. I have a slight headache. Some sinus pressure right here. That's why I keep sniffling. So yeah, I'm all about passive income. I'm all about sharing knowledge and the things that makes life a little less taxing, because when you're doing things like that, or you're becoming an entrepreneur and you're investing in yourself and finding different ways to generate income, you're really buying your time back, right? You're buying your time back with your family and your friends and things of that nature. That's why I am always, 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 always working, so I can spend more time with my family. Right now, anybody interested in joining an open discussion chat group about what? Huh? That you didn't think that was kind of rude while I was in the middle of talking? You're just gonna say we just gonna dip on Tosh, and we gonna, you know what? I ain't even got it in me. I ain't even got it in me. But for future references. But you know, we're sitting here having a conversation right now. So I know your handle is Angry Black Woman, but I think right now the more appropriate term would have been rude Black Woman. That, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna move on back to what I was saying. So, yeah. So we have to figure out ways to buy our time back, right? Because when we spend so much time working for someone else and making someone else rich so they can have comfortable lifetime, so they can go on vacation with their family, why are we not doing it for ourselves, right? Why not? Why are we not deserving of the same benefits of life? Why are we not? So, first of all, due to the fact that her name is Angry Black Woman, yeah. Way to go perpetuating something, eh? Hi, David. So, yeah. That's that. So, I'm gonna put you on hold for a second. Sorry for yelling. Julia! I know you hear me. We were talking about passive income and the stock market, and we were talking about mutual funds. We've talked about trading. We've talked about different companies that we can use for trading. A couple of weeks ago, we started off with Cash App and getting our toes wet. Now we're upgrading it to, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bold. That's what we're talking about. Any questions or anything you'd like to? Okay, see y'all tomorrow. What time is it, y'all? What time is it? Because I'm feeling tired. Hey, Alexa, what time is it?
It's 9:20 p.m.
Got 10 minutes to go. So, speaking of that, oh. A lot of you have gone, but let me say this too. A lot of you have asked me about purchasing a second home and what options. Oh, 8:20 Central, 9:20. Thank you, baby. We're gonna talk about penny stocks tomorrow, and we're gonna run a whole gauntlet. I promise you. First, people who want to purchase their second home, a lot of you guys have asked me what out there is available for you as far as down payment assistance. Sorry, but there isn't anything as far as down payment assistance. However, the good news is you can use VA, USDA, and FHA, but it's very particular on how you can use the FHA. You know, USDA is a zero down payment if you're purchasing in a USDA area. VA, it's a veterans program. Now, you can't say, oh, I'm going to purchase, my vacation home with the VA. That's not how that works. Same with FHA. So let's break down the FHA a little bit. Now, you can purchase a second home with the FHA, not an investment property, not a vacation home, but you can purchase if you've outgrown your current home and you're going to make your new home your primary residence. No, I said outgrown and making your new home your primary residence. So you can use the FHA to purchase your second home that way. So which means you can have two FHA mortgages, but the new home will have to be your primary residence. So what does that mean for the second residence, the one that you left? right? But in order to qualify to have, I'm located in Tallahassee, Florida. In order to qualify to have the new home that you've outgrown as your primary residence to have as a FHA loan, you would have had to have outgrown the primary residence. So the first home can be just, that was your first home. So now, oh, that's your hometown? Oh, Tallahassee? My husband's from Tallahassee. As y'all know, I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. Actually, he's born in Mariana, but he grew up in Tallahassee. Y'all know I'm from Nanola. But that's how you can use your FHA to purchase a second home, not an investment property. Open door. I don't know. I have to Google that. Mm-hmm. So that's how that will work. Same thing with NACA, because remember, these programs do have a residency portion attached to it. Now, when you're purchasing a second home, your credit still has to be good. You still have to prove that you're a broker in Fort Lauderdale. You love to connect. Girl, you got my... Let's chat. Yeah, I love NACA too. Let's talk. Let's chill chatter. They got some folks on there who can use our help. Okay, got excited. Sorry, got thrown off track. But yeah, so that's how that works. Just remember that these programs does have residency requirements. Generally, I say, estimate all the programs 3 to 5 years. Each program differs, so you'd have to investigate the program. You from the West Bank? It's not the best bank though. Trying to get your first home through NACA. Okay, so you've signed up. You've had your initial consultation with your counselor. Have you done that? You're welcome, boo. Y'all, this little boy ain't made it in here yet. But see, when his daddy call, I ain't got nothing. I'm just... Sorry, y'all. The lady from the West Bank, or the person from the West Bank. I'm just going to say this, Pooh. How many people say they're going to the West Bank, or they say they're going to Monroe, and how many people say they're going to New Orleans? I'll wait. Okay. Moving on. I'm waiting. Oh, all your documents have been uploaded. Good. I just had a client who did their stuff. I met with the counselor, and they'll be moving, and their potentially moving date will be in December, where they can get it. What do you mean, how does locating? Everyone lies. How does relocation affect the home loan? You mean like if you already own a home in one area, or you're talking about for you. Remember, when you're getting ready to move, it's the same. You can purchase a home anywhere in the United States. The question is going to be the down payment assistance, because the down payment has that residency requirement, right? So you have to be a resident of that state in order to benefit from those programs, because the down payment assistance is usually funneled through the state. So, but congratulations, Pooh. You know your address is about to change. Danielle, you already know your address is about to change. We talked about that in great detail. But is it K Travel for Life? Your address is about to change. How exciting is that? And special kin? Nobody don't say that. Stop it. Don't do that to yourself in public. Nobody says that. Or I'm about to travel to Marrero. Who says that? No one ever. So, any other questions? I need to find out what this little boy doing. So if y'all see me on America's Most Wanted, y'all know what happened. Now, if something ever happens to my child, it's going to be me everybody come looking for. Watch. But do you have any other questions? Going once. Going twice. Remember, tomorrow we're going to talk about penny stocks. Okay. And the stocks that I invest in. Going twice. I expect more people to tell me how they've signed up for PRBC. I should have a lot more people saying, Tasha, I did this because I've been talking about it for 2 months. So I know somebody credit scores besides Danielle's has gone up. Well, Danielle and Erica has gone up. I'm pretty sure. Also in my book as well, you will also find the list of the third-party credit bureaus, the ones who Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian use to validate debt. You set your alarm for the penny stock? I know you did, Danielle, because y'all, Danielle is really on it. Like this lady here. She is one sharp knife in a drawer. She really is. Really, really is. I have a couple. I didn't do a giveaway. Okay, we'll wait till tomorrow. My husband's here because he was kind of salty. I gave away something yesterday and he wasn't here. So tomorrow we're going to have 2 giveaways. 2. One because we didn't do one tonight. And then our regular one that we do. So tomorrow we're going to do 2 giveaways. Remember, we did have a family member from TikTok who did donate it to the giveaways. Oh, I'm telling the truth, Pooh. No thanks needed. So tomorrow we're going to have 2 giveaways. And remember, this week I'm going to do my Starbucks giveaway, where so pay attention to my TikToks, people, because I'm going to put the barcode on a TikTok. So you're going to have to pause it and screenshot it. Now, once the money is gone, it's gone. Remember, y'all need to pay attention. I'm going to probably drop it at midnight so everybody can see it in the morning when they wake up. Once the money's gone, the money's gone. Remember, I have 70K plus followers. So look out. It's going to be there. I'm going to do one for Starbucks. And they're going to be on separate days. One for Starbucks. And I'm going to do one for Panera. So I'll probably do Starbucks this week and Panera's next week. Now, if you're a Starbucks fan like me, do know that there's a shortage with the caramel drizzle. I went this morning. I was devastated. I had a whole heart attack in the drive-thru. The people were laughing at me because I fainted and held up the line because I didn't have any more caramel drizzle. And I was told that there was a shortage. I said, y'all have got to have lost y'all ever-loving mind. So be prepared if you're a caramel drizzle kind of person like I am. I'm warning you in advance, okay? So, Starbucks is coming this week. Pay attention because once it's gone, it's gone. Okay? And don't be greedy. Okay? It's going to be regulated. All right? So don't go try to find your mama in it, okay? Same thing for the Paneras. Should you write a written offer letter on a home before hiring a realtor and a home inspection? You shouldn't do anything without hiring a realtor first. 1, because your realtor is going to write the offer, because remember, we're trained in the legalities of real estate. You don't want to get yourself in a situation that you can't get out of. Because some of the laws for some of these states are really kind of so you may want to hold your horses there. And typically when you're putting an offer in, if your offer is accepted, I myself, the moment I find out my offer is accepted is the moment I'm next scheduling the inspection, because I want that. Here in Florida, we have a very tight time frame, and I want that done as soon as possible to protect my buyer's escrow money. Okay, so you really need a realtor, someone who understands the laws, the time constraints, and everything in order to get you not in a situation. So remember, you're a real estate agent. I'm not just saying it because I'm a realtor. I'm saying it because I know. And unfortunately, I've had people come to me who had negative experience in the past with other realtors whom may not have had the knowledge base. So they're not saying I know everything. I'm a human being. Of course, I don't know everything. But just operated differently, and we're in some situations. And And also, if you're dealing with a new construction and you're like, okay, I like this house, do not go with the builder's agent. Get your own representation. I don't care if they the sweetest thing since pumpkin pie and banana pudding. Do not, do not, do not, do not, do not, do not. Did you hear me say do not? Do not. Don't do it. Go with the builder's agent. Get your own. Oh, I'm going to put a gift card up for Starbucks. Oh, I didn't say buy Starbucks stocks, but that's not a bad idea. Anywho, do not go with the builder's agent. Get your own realtor. Remember, they're called the builder's agent because they work for the builder. So, of course, they're going to bring you to the house that has all the upgrades and upsell you on everything. But they're working for the builder. Their job is to put the money in the builder's pocket. Their job is not to look out for you. Okay? I'm just saying. Should we try to buy the land first buying the house? I like doing land, and I like to do the package deals myself. I mean, if the land is super cheap, then yeah. But usually your realtor, if depending on who the builder, it depends on who your builder is. If your builder can float the cost of the loan, then you can get them to do it all at one time. You pick out the land that you want. They'll bid on it. They'll purchase it. And usually, you negotiate a price for the land and the home all at one time. And then the builder is the person who's actually paying the cost and carrying a note on everything while it's being built, which, works for you. Well, it depends on who the builder is, right? Like, I have 2 clients that, they picked out the land that they wanted, the builder, and then I negotiated the sell of the land. But we had already negotiated the house of the land and the purchase of the build and everything before we started the construction. But the actual client picked out where they wanted their house to be built. They picked out the land. But the builder is floating the cost of everything, and then we're going to do one close at the end. Now, in case you did not know, you can do your closing up front rather than at the end. Yes, VA does construction as well. All right, y'all. I told y'all I had 10 minutes like 15 minutes ago. I am going because I need to see what this little boy is doing because it's past his bedtime. And something tells me if he is not in the bed, he may be meeting Jesus tonight. Because he always try me when his daddy not home. Before I go, I want to say one more thing. Single parents, y'all are the strongest people in the world. Okay? I have mad respect for a single parent. Next in line, parents who have more than one child. How y'all do it? Because this one little boy, and he's not a bad kid. But when I tell you, he's a different person when his daddy's not home. My God. He pushes me to the edge every night. But you single parents, y'all get an award. Like, I got mad respect. Mad respect for the single parent. Whether you're a single mom, and I know there's a lot of single dads out there who are raising their kids. I have a good friend who's a single dad. Y'all are the true champs. The true champs. Respect y'all. So much respect. How y'all deal with these crumb snatchers? And it's usually the single parents who have the most respectable crumb snatchers. I do. Very respect for y'all. And the fact that y'all out here grinding, trying to put a roof over their head so they can understand some stability and know that the life that they can have more life. I respect y'all to the fullest. Right, I only got one, and I'm thinking about trading him back. I'm thinking about giving him back. It's better to get your annual, if you're wanting your annual report, go to annualreport.com. I have the link in my bio actually for that. Or if you want to know what your scores are, you can go to myfico.com, and I have the link in my bio for that as well. I also have the link in my bio for HUD, for anybody who wants HUD information. I have the link in my bio for VA as well. And when you're wanting FHA, you will go to the HUD website and it will give you information on that. So I try to make it very user friendly for you all, as well as the USDA. And also the link to meet with me to have a consult. So, but you single parents, and teachers, if COVID has not taught me anything, it's taught me that teachers are the true heroes. And I cannot wait. Look at me when I say this, because I mean this with every breath in my body. I cannot wait for you to get your damn kids back. For every teacher out there, I can't wait for you to get your kids back. I will gladly buy any classroom supply you need. I will come on field trips. I will. I know in the past I may have been sketchy, but I've learned the error of my ways. I will chaperone. Just come get your kids. Just come get your kids. You want some Lysol, you want some gloves, you want some masks. Just come get your kids. Okay? For every time as a parent that I've gotten jazzy and I've sent you an email wanting to know why these grades was not updated, I understand now. I've learned the error of my ways. Just come get your kids. You don't have to wait for them to get you. I'll give you a raise. I will buy you Starbucks and Panera every day. Every day. Even in the summer. Just come get your kids. That's all. Come get your kids. I know there are other parents out there who understand my cry. We will never disrespect a teacher again. When you say you need lead pencils, we will bring those pencils. When you want packs of papers, we won't ever ask you again why you asking us for wipes. We'll never ask. We'll never ask. Why you need Scott towels? We'll never ask again. Dry erase boards? I will get you the world's biggest whiteboard. The other kids in the class need headphones? I got you. I got you. You know what, baby? You deserve half of this damn tax refund. Because this little boy, you getting him back. Yep, gallon size bag, erasers, markers. You got it. Toys for the toy chest. You got it, baby. Teachers appreciation. I'm not going to shade you no more with an Apple's gift card. I'm not going to do it for Applebee's anymore. Now you can get Outback. You can get Outback. Yeah. I know I was being shady with that little $25 Applebee's. I'll never do it again. You want to go to Bonefish Grill? I got you. I got you. You deserve it all. Oh, damn it. You deserve it all. Just come get your kids. Just come get your kids. That's all. Come get your kids. You want the little rolly thing to grab your supplies? I got you. Just come get your kids. That's all I got. Teachers, just come get your kids. That's all I want. Next time it's the vote and they said to give the teachers a raise, you can count on me. I'll be out there in front of City Hall holding a sign. Pay these teachers. Just come get your kids. If you know a teacher out there, tell them there's a parent who wants them to come get their kids. All right, y'all. That's my speech for tonight. It was for all the teachers. Come get your damn kids. Thank you. Thank you very much. We have learned the error of our ways, and we will do better in the future. Good night, teachers. Love you.